Welcome to Blinkers Off with your hosts, Jared Welch and Aaron Halterman.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Blinkers Off. I'm not Jared Welch. I'm Aaron Halterman, as Jared Welch is on vacation this week. Papa Dude joining me. You might know him for Dudes Who Bet Sports. He gets on the big show. Welcome to Blinkers Off. How you feeling?
It's a great honor. It really is. Where'd Jared go?
Jared is in is it Disney World that's in Orlando, or is it Disneyland?
It's Disney World.
Disney World.
Yeah. Did he take the boys?
Yeah, he didn't go by himself. Yeah.
Well, you never know. I mean, there is school.
True. Well, I don't think we worry about school much, but
so we decided to take them out of school.
Yeah, lack of education this week. I don't know what they're learning, but they'll be lacking when they get older.
They have all week next week off.
Well, yeah, it's Thanksgiving.
That's what threw me off. See,
yes, the boys are there. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, would have thought maybe it would have went like Friday.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a really good question. I think about it.
Oh, well.
But anyway, they're there.
Well, good. That'll be a great trip.
This is day 2, I believe, for them. I think they left on Monday. So,
well, they just gone for the week.
Yeah. I think he's coming back either Sunday or Monday, maybe of next week. So they're there for a while. They're doing Disney World. They're doing Universal Studios.
SeaWorld.
I don't know about that one.
Don't know about it.
I think I didn't hear that mentioned, so I'm not sure on that.
They heading over to the beach?
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
No, it sounds like they're staying at like Disneyland.
Okay.
Or whatever it is, Disney World.
Yeah. Cool.
Yep. So yeah, that leaves you and I. He left on a good week. There's really nothing stakes wise to go.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah. So you're upset, but we're gonna do the Aqueduct Lake Pick 5, and you're upset because it is a tough sequence. There's no doubt.
Oh my God, this is impossible.
Yeah, and that's why we're doing it, to help people. So
okay, well,
yeah.
We're going to listen to you then.
Yeah, well, it is tough. A couple of maiden races. You've got a really kind of a good allowance race mixed in there. So it's one of those weeks where there's just not a lot to do. Right. Now next week, the big races over Thanksgiving, they're every day. Really, honestly, even at smaller tracks, Monday through Sunday, all pretty good. But yeah, this week it's kind of light, no doubt about it. So
yeah, it's that time of the year.
Yep. So what we do, and we've done this on Dudes Who Bet Sports before during the Saratoga meet specifically, we will do this, and we're going to do it here on Blinkers Off today. When we go to the track, we do a combined ticket for the Pick 5. We'll kind of, we won't even talk about before seeing each other what we think about each race, and then we'll discuss it. We'll write all the possibilities down, and then we'll narrow down the ticket and play it, right? So that's what we're going to do here. So first go through, you're going to be like, wow, they have 7 horses listed. Well, we're going to come back and trim that down. Basically, the first go through is just listing out horses that we kind of want to play if we can make it work. So don't get too excited when we're done with the first go around and there's 300 combinations. We will trim that down. So
we normally have a budget.
Yeah, usually we try to keep it at $100 for a Pick 5. So we will not go hardly any more than that. Usually we're under that. So
yes.
And like I said, I do think this will be a tough one to kind of narrow down. So we'll see.
Oh yeah, it is. Most of them are. Pick 5s are tough.
Yeah, well, yeah, every one of them can be tough. There's no doubt about it. Real quick before we go on, I wanted to ask you something because you're an old school like me, but you for sure an old school Oaklawn guy.
Yes.
Where Oaklawn starts mid-January and is done Arkansas Derby Day, and that's it. Mm-hmm. How have you liked the new schedule at Oaklawn? And I ask this because we're only about 2 weeks from opening.
I know.
Day. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question. I have to admit I don't like it as well. And I don't know why.
Same. Yeah.
There's something lacking. I guess maybe it's because it starts kind of in a goofy spot.
Yeah.
December doesn't mean much, I think, maybe seems like. And it seems to me like they've messed up the other races.
Mm-hmm.
leading up to the Arkansas Derby. It kind of seems that way to me. And it was always so cool in the past, to me anyway, that the last race day was the Derby.
Yeah.
And they were done. And now they come back for another month, which is good. And it gives you more races. I just think I don't like it as well. I just don't. I guess because the weather's it's always dicey down there anyway, but then golly, you got all of January. It's freezing cold a lot of times.
It's weird how I thought I would love it, and I think it's just it's one of those places they did the same thing for so long.
Yep.
It just doesn't feel right anymore.
It doesn't.
You know?
And this is about the fourth year they've done it. And I think we'd be getting used to it. But I think to me, it's because, you're in a Christmas season.
Yeah.
You just don't, I don't know. You don't have time to really get into it like you do once that other starts. And you could always, you had the Southwest was on President's Day.
Yeah.
And then that led up to the middle of March for the Rebel.
Yep.
And then you had the Arkansas Derby, about the 10th of April.
Yep.
And it was just so exciting leading up to all of that. And now it's strung out over so many months. And I don't know. It's just kind of taken something away from it. The racing still, there's no difference.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It's just not the same to me either.
It is. It is different for sure. I get what you're saying. Like ending the Arkansas Derby was such kind of a cool thing. I do kind of like those days after though, because the weather is super nice.
It's so much nicer, and they have some big races as well. I don't know. It was just something about they had this unique track or whatever what's the word I'm trying. Anyway, the lead up to the Arkansas Derby, and then that horse went on to the Kentucky Derby, and it was just that sequence that they had of those races was really good, and it was compacted into a short amount of days. But anyway, I'm sure they're doing just fine with it though. So.
Oh yeah, and I think over time we'll forget. It'll be more. Oh yeah, this is nice. But it'll be interesting to see if that ever happens. Because like I said, you drive down and it's like February, and it's like this isn't the Rebel. You know what I mean?
No,
the Rebel St. Patrick's Day.
That's right. That's right. And I don't know, but if you've never been to Oaklawn, I'm sure you guys have talked about this a million times. You got to go. If you're a horse racing fan and you can get to that track, it's unique. And you just have to go spend some time in Hot Springs. Everybody's a race fan. Or some places you go, it's not that way. I'm sure it is in Kentucky, but there's very few places like Oaklawn.
Yeah, for sure. It's Saratoga of the South. That's what I tell people. It does have that kind of feel when you go there. There's nothing like a big race day at Oaklawn. It's
right. And you're just close to all of the horsemen. They're there. They're right there. And the paddock area is unique. So it is really a unique place.
Yep. It is. Oh, wow. Your birthday Friday night, Pedlo. That's exciting.
Whoa.
That's very exciting. That almost makes you want to go down to Remington.
It does.
All right. Well, unfortunately, we're not talking about Remington on this show. We are talking about Aqueduct. We're going to go over Aqueduct races 6 through 10. We're going to have a combined ticket here. Going to go through the pick 5. We've got some tricky races. I'm not going to do anything fancy. Let's just get it going. I'll put it up on the screen.
Before we get into it, though, I do want to mention something.
Go ahead.
It has nothing to do with anything.
Okay, great. That's why we specialize in this show.
That's right. And I know that's the specialty of this show.
Yep.
And I'm sure we're missing the Chiefs talk probably this week too.
Yes.
But this is even more ridiculous. But it was Aaron's birthday was Monday night.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I just got it. It's just that has nothing to do with anything. It was just
yeah.
Anyway, so everybody came over to my house. That I've gotten back and getting all settled in and everything. It's fantastic. And anyway, so I have a jigsaw puzzle. And if you've never worked a jigsaw puzzle, you won't understand this at all. So I've had about, I don't know, I've been working on it for a week or so. I don't work on it every day. I work on it maybe an hour every other couple of days. It's just something to do. And so Heather, Aaron's wife, and my niece Madison saw the puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
So they start working on it, and I probably have about 40% of it done. And it's a 1,000-piece puzzle, which takes a while to do.
Yeah, I don't even know if you had that much done.
Yeah, I'm leaving. I had a little bit going.
You had the border.
At least a third of it was done. So I don't think Heather had ever worked one. She acted like
she's worked a puzzle before. Yeah.
Oh, she has? Okay.
Yeah.
So they're just over there, just busy as bees, and me and you and my brother are just sitting around talking sports and goofing around.
Yeah.
And Betty Ann is my brother's wife. She was kind of talking to the girls while they were doing this, and they were just laughing and acting silly and having the most fun. So I had got up to get a drink or something and looked over there. They had that son of a bitch about 60% done.
Yeah.
And they're just working like little beavers in there. Every piece they pick up, they fit it in. If you've never done a jigsaw puzzle, you don't understand this. You just don't.
It was crazy. And it was only like an hour or two, I feel like.
Yeah, it was an hour and a half at the most.
And they got it done.
And they finished a 1,000-piece puzzle, and I might have had 300 pieces in there. And they're just going like, I mean, it was unbelievable. I've never seen anything like, I've never seen anybody put a big puzzle like that together that quick.
I walked over there to get him to come on, we gotta go. And I was like, gee, you got it done? Yeah. Like, what if you wanted to do that? You know?
Well, that was beside the point to them, obviously. But no, right. I thought it was fantastic. And it was just amazing how fast they did that. And I mean, they're both very intelligent people. Really doing jigsaw puzzles doesn't have anything to do with intelligence, really.
No.
It's patience more than anything else. But funny stuff.
It was crazy for sure.
And, and Heather goes, "We're not leaving till I get this done."
They were just.
And that was like 5 more minutes, and they had it done. It was.
I feel like they were just picking up a piece and putting it in, and
they were. It was amazing. They would find this piece, and I think that goes there. Whoop, yep, it does. Wow.
Yep.
I think this one goes up there. It does.
And there, like you said, it was not an easy one. I didn't.
No, it was not. And it was, well, let's see. It would have probably taken me till Thanksgiving to get it done. So
would have taken me.
Anyway, it was just, I don't know. It was
fun. It was interesting for sure. Yeah. I don't know. We haven't bought one yet, so maybe
I'm very surprised.
Gonna be the new hobby over here.
You said she was gonna go get one.
I haven't got one yet. So.
Well, I had to go get one because that one was finished.
Well, there you go.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's get on with it. Yeah, we meant to tell that story on Dudes Who Bet Sports, and
we had more to talk about on Dudes Who Bet Sports than we do on this one. So
that's true. Yeah, we
have a lot
going on in the sports world. Okay, let's get to it. We're gonna go to Aqueduct Race 6 to get this thing started. It is a maiden special weight, 2-year-old maiden special weight, 6.5 furlongs. On the dirt here, this is a hell of a way to kick it off. Field of 10, a lot of first-time starters. I know you hate first-time starters.
I do.
My eyes immediately was drawn to the number 5. Number 5, Ovechkin.
Oh, well, of course.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, what a great name. And then you look at it and you go, damn, the trainer is 3% with first-time starters, Mark Henning. So you want to play Ovechkin, but I don't know if you can here. What do you think to kick us
off?
I
think you could.
Yeah.
Well, I wrote down 6 horses. Good start, huh?
No, I mean, I think that's more than
all fair. Right. I'm sure you circled the 1.
Yes, I do have the 1 listed.
And you did Ovechkin, right?
I didn't.
Okay.
But I will go ahead and.
Very disappointed in you, but I don't think we play it. I circled the 6.
Okay.
The 7, the 8, and the 10.
Okay.
You got anything different?
Let's see. No, I went. I did like the 1. I like the 10. The 10 might be actually. I put the 10 on top. 10-1.
Okay.
It's where I went. I really like the 10. Shug McGahee is a trainer that they do tend to get better the more they race.
Yeah.
So I did like the 10 a little bit. After that, I really started looking at the first timers after because those 2 are logical horses for sure.
I kind of like the 8.
The 8 are Magical Moon.
I agree with you on the 1 and 10. I should add.
I didn't love the 8 that well.
Okay.
Gonna get the lead, so I think that is something, but I didn't love the 8 all that much. I did like the 9 as a first-time starter, Sonic Surge. George Weaver trains. He's pretty good with first-time starters. It gets Manny Franco aboard. I thought that was a good sign as well. None of these horses that are first-time starters really jump off the screen at you.
Well, none of the others do either.
I know. You look at the 7 Marble Hull. I think that's one. You look at the problem is Bill Mott. You really want to play his horse's second out, not first out.
Right. He doesn't do well at all.
No, he is 5% now. His horse costs $425,000. The workouts have been okay, but I don't really necessarily think we need to play that one here.
Right.
So yeah, it's.
Well, you look at the 1, okay.
Yep.
Why would you play that horse other than the fact of the trainer jockey?
Exactly.
That's just it. That's what makes this race so hard. We have a bunch of first-time starters, and then we have 3 or 4 that have run, but they haven't done anything.
Yeah, the more I looked at it, I didn't like the 1. The more I kept looking.
No, this is we're talking about Chad Brown as the trainer and Pratt as the jockey. Which come on, that's a good combination.
Yeah,
he's ran twice. The first time finished 5th. And you could live with that, but lost by 7.5.
Yeah.
You can't live with that. And then he runs 4th and lost by 6.
So
not enough of an improvement.
The positive, I think, or maybe not the positive, but the thing that I think could change things, both those races, well, the first race was a mile on the turf. The next race was a mile on the dirt. So now we're cutting back to 6.5 furlongs.
Could be.
This horse is by Speightstown. That is usually more of a sprinter type.
Right.
That's why I'm just.
Well, you got to use the horse because of the trainer jockey. I just don't want to do a pick 5 and not include Chad Brown and Pratt in New York.
Yeah, I get it. I don't know if this horse really wants dirt.
No, they don't either, obviously.
No, they don't. I don't think they think much of this horse, to be quite honest with you.
Well, I could see why. The horse has done okay. You look, he broke in 6th place in the first race, and he was 6th all the way around the track, and then finished 5th.
Yeah,
he broke in 5th in the second race, went all the way around the track, and finished 4th.
Yep.
So he hasn't shown any signs.
I mean, there's nothing to see there. Right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Then you look at the 10, and to me, this is the best pick.
Yeah.
Because he has shown, is it a he? Yeah, he has shown a little bit. We're talking about Dark Assault. 7th the first time, then really ran well and almost won the next time, finishing 2nd. Mm-hmm. Probably were a little disappointed in him in the last race when he finished 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
When he was very close going down the stretch and faded to lose by 3. But of these horses, I think he's the best from what just looking at the form.
Yeah. And got to get out towards the front. I think that's a big key for this horse. Yep. Drawn to the outside. First race didn't, and then got better second race. And
led all the way and lost by just a little bit. So
yeah, I really think the 10 is a horse you have to use.
Oh, no question.
The other first time starter, I thought a couple were interesting. I guess I should say the 2 Dr. Sinatra,
yes,
$335,000 purchase. Looks pretty speedy from the workouts, but again, only a 6% trainer with first-time starters. And that was kind of the weird thing. These first-time starters, a lot of these guys really aren't good with first-time starters.
Right. It's a hard race.
And that makes it tricky. Yeah, for sure. Past that, like Dark Force, another Weaver horse here, but, $375,000 purchase. Another one that I think, makes sense. Talking about the 6 horse here, but gets Cancel aboard. Definitely not the rider that you would
exactly. Yeah. Why would that? That's odd.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Ovechkin though. Didn't you say this trainer did pretty well on first time?
No, Ovechkin's trainer. Just 3%.
Okay, 3%. Okay.
Yeah. And, Mark Hennig is a 10% trainer overall. He's not bad, but just 3% with first-time starters. So
maybe we don't need to use that many in this one. Or are you the other way saying we need to use a bunch because we don't really have an idea other than the 10?
I think we need to write. Okay. I think we need to write down.
Okay.
I think the 10. Well, let's write down the 1.
Yeah, we have to.
Yeah.
And you didn't like the 8.
No, I don't really like the 8.
Okay.
I don't think we need to use the 8.
You don't?
No.
Right.
No.
What do you not like about the 8?
I don't know what there is to like about the 8. The horse debuted and on the dirt or on the turf, then went to the dirt 7 furlongs and didn't really do much either. Speed figures are pretty low on both of them.
Okay.
I just don't care for the 8.
Okay.
But I mean, I'll write them down if you want me to.
No, you're going to eliminate him already. I already know.
Okay. So well, that's for sure. I'm going to write down 1, 2,
Which
5.
one you want to show? You want to put the 5 in there?
Yeah. 1, 2, 5.
1, 2, 5.
6, 7.
And then the 6, 7, and the 10. I'm going
to put 9, 10 as well. I'll put the 9
Okay.
in. That's going to have to get cut. We know that.
No shit.
Okay. All right. Let's go on. That's there's 10 horses. We put 7 down. So
yeah, that's right.
We will go back to that one. That's a problem. Okay. Let's go to the next race here. Race 7 on the card. An allowance optional claimer here, going 1 1/8 over the turf. Field of 10. You got some also eligibles in main track only, but field of 10 in the actual body of the field. Okay, we do have something to go off. We have seen these horses run, so that's good. Initial thoughts on this one?
It's tough. I mean, they're all about the same, a couple of them maybe a little better. The 11 horse is, and also eligible, might be the best one.
I tend to agree.
But we don't know whether it's going to run, and that's what really
I think we need to treat that horse like it's in, because that's one we're going to want to add.
That's what I'm thinking.
So I think the 11 is certainly one to write down. Poca Mucha,
whatever. But
this horse is super consistent runner.
Yeah.
Does have trouble winning races, but most of these horses do. Yeah,
it's true.
The 11, I'm with you.
Okay, so I got him.
I like the 8.
I do too.
Okay.
I do too. That's my favorite.
All right. So 11, 8.
I'm not sure that 11's going to run.
Right.
Yeah, you look at the 8. Since Cox got him, he's finished second, first, third, and second in similar races. So very consistent. I think he's the best on paper.
I do too.
So yeah, I've got him. I always like the Curlin horses.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the one. Curlin's Girl.
Yeah, Curlin's Girl. There isn't much to look at here with this one, though.
And done a whole lot.
No, a little bit low on the speed figures, but I'm going to go ahead and write down the 1. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Did you like the 2?
No.
Okay, me neither.
I did not like the 3 either.
No. I did write down the 4.
I did too. Yeah. The 4 Trail of Gold.
Yeah.
A horse that 2-back did win a state bred race, stakes. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We'll write down the 4.
Yeah. Almost came back to win an allowance the next time.
Yeah.
Barely lost. The other one I wrote down the 9. I'm sure you don't like it, but I wrote down the 9 because it is 2 for 2.
Yeah.
Just for the hell of it. And then I wrote the 7.
I don't have any problem with the 9 or the 7. Those are 2 I wrote down. So okay. I'm going to go one.
I think my top 4 would be the also eligible 11, the 8, the 4, and probably this either the 9 or 7.
Okay. I wrote down 1, 4, 7, 8, 9. So again, we'll have to go back.
So you didn't write down the 11.
No, the 11. Yeah, I have the 11. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, so that's 6.
Mm-hmm. All right, 7x6. We're off to a good start.
We are. All right.
All right, let's go to the next one here. And again, if you're listening, you're just tuning in, you're jumping in. It's a first go around. Then we go back and we eliminate. So don't freak out when you're hearing we've got all these horses. We're not going to use them all. All right.
No.
This is I think these next two races are pretty good. It's Aqueduct race number 8 here, 6.5 furlongs on the dirt again, an allowance a $500,000 or excuse me, a $50,000 starter allowance. Field of 9. I think there's some good horses here. I have one I like particularly over the rest, and that is the number 7 Ranger Battalion.
Okay.
Like that one quite a bit.
I like the 1.
You like the 1 Remy's Moon.
Mm-hmm.
Horse did not run well last time out, but has ran well in the past.
Yeah. Gotta talk about it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like the 9. Coffee Talk. I like the 4.
Okay.
And I got a little mark by the 5.
So the 9 Coffee Talk is very interesting. This is a horse that started off with Brad Cox and really didn't do much.
No.
Went to David Jacobson, didn't do much. And then, well, I shouldn't say didn't do much the first time. Then the second time, blows him out with a 94 buyer.
Yeah. Won by 11 weeks.
Yeah, not sure where that how that works, where that happened. Now Linda Rice has the horse. You'd think Linda Rice could hold the form. So it's very interesting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Cox couldn't get anything out of the horse. Not much anyway.
Yep. No.
So
I kind of think you have to put the 9 on.
Yeah.
If you can.
Well, he won by 11 links and
speed figures. Okay. So here's the deal. Speed figures really aren't the end all be all. And some people believe they are. They're not. However, the horse got a 94 buyer. That's 10 points better than anybody else in the race.
Yeah. You have to look at him.
Yeah.
Okay. You look at the 7, another one very consistent. That's another Rice horse. Mm-hmm. So which one is got the best jockey?
Well, I mean,
kind of a toss-up, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of a toss-up. She uses both. I think, the jockey trainer combination at Aqueduct of the 7 with Rice and Lascano hits at 23%. And with the 9, it hits at 24% with Carmouche and Linda Rice. Let me ask you this, could this race be as easy as let's use both Linda Rice horses?
Could be.
The 7 and the 9.
Yeah. You don't like the 1.
I don't dislike the 1. It could just, to me, it's like we're going to have to start going short. We know that.
Sure, I got you.
This feels like a spot. I also kind of like the 2 a little bit as well. I was 7-1-9.
7-1-9?
Then the 2.
Let's just cut it at 3 at the moment.
Okay, 1-7-9. All right.
Yep.
That's fine. Well, real quick though, what do you think about the 2? Claimed for $30,000 last time out, got a win.
Did win.
Yeah, you know what? I don't think it's as good as the 1, the 7, or the 9.
No, I don't either. We got to cut back somewhere, and this is a logical one to do it.
Okay, I like it. Okay. 4th race in the sequence is race 9 on the card here at Aqueduct. And this is the race of the day, in my opinion. $75,000 optional claimer going 7 furlongs. You've got some good horses in here. There's a field of 9. There's 2 or 3 or even 4 maybe that I think are very good. Where did you go on top in this one?
I went with the 9 on top.
Okay.
And then I have the 2. And then I have the 5.
Okay, so we're flipped. I have the 2, then the 9.
Yeah, I could have done that too.
Yeah.
It would have been just as easy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. So Knightsbridge, Dennis makes that situation. So just if you've forgotten about him or maybe you don't remember him, he debuted at Churchill Downs for Bill Mott in November of 2023 and won by 10.5. A debuter for Bill Mott. Winning by that much is a crazy amount. He came back in March of 2024, so obviously had trouble keeping him on the track. He wins by 9. And then you don't see him again until October.
Yep.
of 2024, and he did not run all that well. Got third. However, he did get beat by Bookham Dano, a horse that's pretty good.
Yep.
And then he shows up in an allowance in February as the 2-5 favorite at Gulfstream and runs second.
And hasn't run since.
And now it is all the way to November from February.
Yeah.
He obviously is a really good horse. He obviously
has
a billion problems.
Yes, he does.
So I think you got to put him on, but I don't think you can put him in a situation where you can rely on him like a single.
No. Boy, this is odd, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, he just can't stay healthy. It's clear.
No, he just can't.
Yeah.
He's not, he can't run very often.
No.
Weird.
You mentioned the 5-horse Big Hat Willie, winner of 2 straight races against weaker, but you know what? This is Rob Atras. He can move him up, no doubt about that. I'm with you. I like the 5 as well.
Yeah. Yeah. He's won 7 out of 26, so he's been around the block. I think you got to put him in there. And then you've got Pletter and Pratt with the 9.
So, yeah, story time on the 9 BU. I was in Saratoga when this horse debuted back in August of 2023.
Okay.
I was super, super excited about this horse. This was a debut race, got second, beating a nose, heartbreaker. And then kind of just went on a journey of not being very good. Tried the hopeful right out of that race, got 4th, went to the American Fair at Santa Anita, got 3rd. Back to a maiden special weight, got 5th. Another maiden special weight, got 5th. It's like, oh, I've given up on him. Then he pops and he wins, going 7 furlongs in a maiden special weight. This race is 7 furlongs. Right after that, it's like, oh, they love him again. Bluegrass and the Woody Stevens, back grade 1's nowhere to be found. Get him to an allowance at Keeneland in October off of a layoff, and he pops again. So the common theme, the 7 furlongs. This horse was able to get 2. Both of the wins were at 7 furlongs. I mean, he's a good horse.
Yeah. Sometimes you just can't figure him out.
I remember when he debuted with Locked, a horse that ended up being much better than BU, and BU beat him that day. And I talked to the people, kind of in the Pletcher barn, a couple people, and they're like, oh yeah, we like BU better than Locked.
Yeah.
That ended up being a wrong opinion, but just kind of shows you how much they liked this guy. So,
well, and they've still got him, and they're still running him at decent races, so they haven't given up. But yeah, horses are just like athletes. Sometimes you just can't get it out of them, for whatever reason.
Yeah, consistency's just been a big problem for this horse.
And he might not like to run. It's possible. He just doesn't get it. He doesn't, I don't know. I can't get in the brain of a horse.
No.
But I think those 3 are the only ones I really care about.
Yeah, I thought about eliminate the 8-horse for a second, but I don't think the horse is good enough.
I don't think he's as good as these 3.
I don't either. And that was pretty much it. The 24 Mamba, the 3. Or sorry, the 3.
He's the 3. Yeah.
Very inconsistent, but his best puts him right around there a little bit.
Been a while though.
It has. Yeah.
And he's ran 42 times.
Yeah.
That bothers me.
All right.
In a race like this.
Okay, let's write down 259.
All right.
We're gonna have to cut something there, I imagine.
Well,
so that's gonna be a hard decision. All right. Last one, we'll write down these last ones, and then we'll get to the process of elimination here. Race 10 on the turf to finish it off here. 6 furlongs on the outer turf for the 2-year-old fillies, state bred here. So tough action. Yeah. Field of 10. We do have one also eligible, one main track only. Okay, let's hear your brilliant thoughts on this one.
Oh man,
hardest one of all.
Oh, it's awful. I wrote down 5 of them. Now, actually, I can go with 4.
Okay.
I like the 1, the 3, the 9, and the 10.
1, 3, 9, 10. Okay, I went 1, 9, 6, 3. So
okay, you don't like
throw in the 6. Okay. I'll throw in the 6.
Let me look here at this Miss Candy Girl. Okay, first timer. So what do you like about it?
Yeah, first time starter here for John Kimmel. He's not great, but he is at 9% first time starters. Yeah. Like the breeding, I think the breeding's going to be just fine. Workouts have been so, but I think this is a so race. So that was just one I kind of thought I need to write that horse down.
Okay. So who do you like the best?
None of them really.
If you had to put one though, I went with the 9.
Yeah, me too.
Almost one.
I like the 9 quite a bit. I like just one race.
Like the trainer, I don't know the trainer much.
The trainer isn't a household name, but not bad. Okay. Not bad. The jockey with Carmouche, I think that's okay.
Yeah.
Was on last time out, like I said, almost got the job done.
Well, and the thing is, he didn't collapse down the straight. He led the whole way.
Right.
He entered the stretch a length ahead, but he only lost by a half a length. Mm-hmm. So somebody just caught him. He didn't fade. Mm-hmm. I kind of like that about him.
Yeah, hung tough.
Right. Yeah, it is. That shows something.
Yeah, I don't think this horse is great, but I do think definitely hung in there.
Yeah. Then you go to the 1.
This may be one we don't need to use, honestly.
The 1?
Yeah, I mean,
here's the difference.
Had the chances, right? Had a million chances.
Yes.
Well, 5, but enough.
Almost won his second race. Almost.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Came back with 3 duds.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm with you. I don't like to bet one that's ran 5 times and the best finish is a third.
Yeah, and really these last 2 is what I would really look at because they're the same distance, same track.
Yep.
They really didn't threaten.
No, wasn't even close.
No.
Well, in the last race, entered the stretch half a length behind and lost by 3 1/4. That's not a good sign.
No, I would agree.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
probably got the best jockey trainer combo though, right?
Yeah, Safi obviously, and then Castellano not too bad obviously as well. So yeah.
So that's something, but
yeah, it is.
Did you like the 3 at all?
Yeah, I kind of in the same boat with the 1. I thought the horse was okay. I thought it was really disappointing last time out, but was open company.
Okay.
Wasn't state bred company.
Yeah.
I didn't love that horse though.
No, he finished second, but you got to look how far he lost by.
Yeah, I do like Santana. Obviously, I think that's good.
Yeah,
but Santana's aboard here.
Yep.
But Lescano had been on that horse the last 2 races. He will ride the first time starter Vino Rose. That could be a sign that we need to use the 8.
Yeah.
I wouldn't hate using the 8. I'm gonna write the 8 down.
All right.
I just kind of feel like with this horse, look, I think the 9. I think this horse might be okay for state bred company.
Yeah.
But I think we both agree this is not a world beater by any stretch.
Well, none of them are.
Well, no, this is true.
No.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can't single this horse.
No, you can't.
If that's what you're getting at.
Nope. No, I don't want to single. No. Did you like the 10 at all?
No, I had it written down, but now that I look at it, I'm saying, what was I looking at here?
Okay, we'll delete that one.
Lost by 32 lengths the first time.
All right, I'm going to write down, and Link says, thought the 8 said Vino Rosso there for a minute. Of course, Vino Rosso, winner of the Breeders' Cup Classic back in the day. No, that's not him. I'm going to write down 1369. 13689. Sorry.
13689. Okay.
All right. Let me do the math. What we have right now.
Oh, we got a good ticket so far.
What's that? Just for a laughs. Let's see what it would be if we just did this. $945 right now. So we got to narrow it down.
I'd spend $945 on a pick 5.
That's
Yeah.
Doc Tang numbers there.
That's right. That's right.
We call Doc. We could play it.
That's right.
All right, let's go back to race 6
And
here.
we still miss it.
Hell, possibly. Let's go back to race 6 here. We got 7 horses listed. Obviously, we're going to have to trim it down. So let's start making decisions.
Right.
The hedge ratio, the one horse, it is Chad Brown, Flavian Pratt. Hadn't ran all that well.
It's not.
Do we keep it? Just be defensive here.
Okay, let's go at it another angle.
Okay.
What race can we put the least amount of horses in?
The third and the fourth race we can cut down.
That's what I thought. Should we start at that?
Okay. That makes sense. All right. So let me go to race number 8. We have 3 horses used right now in race number 8. It's the 1, the 7, and the 9.
We can trim that to 2, don't you think?
I think we can just use the Linda Rice horses, the 7 and the 9.
Okay.
So we're going to do that. All right. So the 1's out. And then in the second to last race, the 9th race, we have used the 2, the 5, and the 9.
We can get that to 2.
I think we can.
2 and the 9, right?
I think so.
All right.
Okay. So that helps significantly.
There's no single. We cannot do a single in this sequence.
I don't see a single. No.
All right. So now we got to trim that 7 down to about 3.
Yeah. So 4. Just doing that, cut it down to 420. So now we're cooking.
210, right?
Yeah. The total ticket cost is 420. So yeah, 210 a piece. Okay. All right. 7th race, you said. That's what you want to examine here.
I thought we were okay. Yeah.
The 7th race. What's that?
The 8.
You don't want to play the 8.
No. I like you're in race 7, not race 6. Race 6.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You said you liked the 8. Yeah, this is the one. 8-11. I think we were pretty strong on.
8. Hang on, let me get to those. 8 for sure.
11 was the also eligible.
Oh yeah, that's why I don't have it written down. Okay. And then there was one more we kind of liked. The 4 you kind of liked, I think, and I did too.
Yeah.
But so the others are the 4, the 7, and the 9, right?
Yeah. The 8. Let's see. 8. The 9 was perky. 2 straight wins. I would be okay getting rid of the 7.
Okay.
And the 1.
Me too.
Okay.
8, 11, 9. 8, 9, 11.
Well, I've got 4.
Oh, you did? Who's other?
1, 2,
Oh,
3,
the 4. The 4.
Yeah. What do you think about that one?
Okay. I liked it.
You want to keep it?
Well, let's do it for the moment.
Okay. By the way, if you're listening, we will recap and put this ticket up. If you're like, geez, they're talking a lot of numbers, don't worry about it.
So we'll go 4, 8, 9, 11 so far.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That works. Let's go to the last race again.
Yes.
I don't think we need all these horses.
I don't either.
So last race right now.
9. We need the 9 for sure.
Yeah. Last race right now, we have 1, 3, 6, 8, 9.
1, 3, 6, 8, 9. Okay. You didn't like the 3, did you? Okay.
I'm almost okay with 6, 8, 9.
6. See, I don't like that one, but that's okay.
Okay.
You didn't like Ticket to Ride. You want to leave that off. I know he hadn't done anything. The only reason I would put him on there is because of the jockey and the trainer, but that doesn't mean anything when the horse is not doing anything.
I think the 9 will outrun the 1.
Here's the deal. The 1, whatever his odds are going to be, it's not going to be right because it's going to be Joseph and Castellano.
Yeah, I think that's why I want to leave it off, honestly.
All right.
Okay.
I can live with that.
All right.
So the 1 is gone, which makes the 9 look really good.
Yeah.
And the 3 ran pretty good the first time, but didn't the second time. Although he got beat the first time more than he did the second time.
Yeah.
I could live without him.
Well, then let's go 6, 8, 9.
Okay.
Okay. Well, so if we do this, if we can just get it down to 4 horses in the first leg, we'll have a $96 ticket. We'll be there.
Okay.
So let's get it down to 4 horses and go for it.
We have 7.
I know. We got to eliminate 3.
I know. The problem is it's one of those races where any of them can win. I hate those kind.
Yeah, we're going to have to make some decisions on these first timers and if we actually want to use them.
Well, the problem is, as we discussed it when we went through it the first time, the ones that have run haven't done much.
I know, and that's why every first-time starter's in the race with a chance. Honestly,
that's right, because these have not proven themselves.
Yeah. So let's start. Let's just go with first-time starters. The number 2, we did use Dr. Sinatra.
Dr. Sinatra. Well, I hate the name. 3% winner.
Yeah.
But they paid a lot for him, right?
Yeah, they paid $335.
Well,
it has. I mean, the pedigree's there.
Well, don't eliminate him yet.
Okay, that's fine. Patrick Christie says 1, 4, 8, 9. Let's see. We don't have we don't have the 4 or the 8.
Well, I had the 8.
Did you? Okay. Okay, let's keep going. The 5. If the 5 wasn't named Ovechkin, I don't think I'd give it. You
wouldn't even look at it.
Well, I might though, because it's a $400,000 purchase.
Can he score a goal?
Yeah.
I think you leave him so far.
Okay.
So we got the 2 and the 5. All right. Dark Force.
Dark Force, the 6. Yeah.
You liked him. No, you didn't like the jockey, and it is odd.
This is one we can take off. I'm taking off the 6.
Yeah, because why wouldn't he get a better jockey?
Yeah, I'm taking off the 6.
Doesn't he have enough pull to get a better jockey?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
The 7 is Bill Mott, first-time starter.
You don't like that one.
I have it wrote down because it was a $425,000 purchase. Its pedigree's pretty good. It's just first-time starter. I don't really want to leave off Bill Mott in that spot.
All right.
I think if this horse was trained by somebody like Pletcher or Brown, and I'd rather have Bill Mott. Let me be honest. But for a first-time starter, I'd rather have one of those guys. I think that'd be the pick.
Mm-hmm.
This horse looks pretty good on paper.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're keeping him.
Okay. So we're throwing out the 8.
Yeah, I threw out the 8.
And then you kind of like the 9.
Yeah. I could live without the 9.
And we both like the 10.
Mm-hmm.
That was our favorite.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we're down to 4.
No, we got 6. 1, 2, 5, 7, 9, 10.
I thought we eliminated the 1.
Okay, we're eliminating it. Okay.
That was the brown horse that hadn't done anything.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
You are?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. And then what was the other one? 6?
Why don't we eliminate Dr. Sinatra, and then I think we're there.
So what is it again then?
It would be 5, 7, 9, 10.
Keep the 9.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like Dr. Sinatra, so that's fine with me.
Okay, that's what we're going to do then.
Okay, so we got 8, 16, 32. Yeah.
Yeah. Be $96. Okay, I will write it down and put it up on the screen.
All right.
And then we will have it. All right. So I will review it while I'm writing it down. Let's see. Aqueduct.
I will call and get this bet in.
You don't have to call anymore. Pick 5. Okay, so we are going to go a 5, 7, 9, 10 in leg 1 with 4, 8, 9, 11 in leg 2 with 7, 9 in leg 3, 2, 9 in leg 4, 6, 8, 9, in leg 5. That is a $96 ticket. All right, there it is.
All right.
So again, I'll review it for you with the ticket up on the screen here. Race number 6, we are going to go with 5, 7, 9, and 10. Race number 7, we're going to go 4, 8, 9, 11. Race number 8, we're going to go 7, 9. Race number 9, we're going to go 2, 9. And then race number 10, we're going to go 6, 8, and 9. $96 ticket there for 50 cents. Let me ask you this.
Yes.
With Linda Rice having both horses in the third leg, I think there's a chance she might scratch one of those.
Okay.
So just to kind of prepare, would you want to throw the one on?
Yes.
There? Okay.
Yeah.
So if she scratches one, throw the one on.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think we need. Look, I don't think we need just to have a Linda Rice ticket. Let's throw somebody else in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully I hope she scratches one of them, because we'll get the wrong one
if we try to choose between two. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, listen, I don't think it's bad. I think we're trying to get around Safi in the last. We're trying to get around Brown in the first.
Yeah. Because sometimes it just doesn't make sense to bet them.
No. And I think, honestly, if either one of those horses wins, I'm not going to be shocked, because they win races.
Right.
They don't look like horses to play at short prices.
No. Trainers have bad horses. I don't care who you are. Not all of them are good.
Right. So. I guess the only thing that bothers me on this Brown horse, is Flavian Pratt.
Yeah.
Like,
it's true.
You hate to throw him out. But you know what? Irad was on this horse on debut. Manny Franco was on the horse next. I mean, those are guys that ride well for Chad. So
exactly. I mean, just because he's riding it doesn't mean anything. He rides for Chad.
Yep.
There's nobody else in there he's going to ride for.
Right.
So, yeah, I just haven't. I looked at that horse and said, whoa. And I think he'll probably be one of the favorites.
Yeah.
Just because of the combination.
The cutback may help that horse. I will say that. I mean, if you're sitting there and you want to throw him in, I'm certainly not talking off him. I just think for what we're trying to do here, I think it makes sense to go against. So
I don't know. Do you think we ought to take Ovechkin off of there and put the one in instead? Wouldn't you hate to get beat by Chad Brown and Flavian Pratt in New York?
Yeah.
Or you could take the 9. I don't know. You like the 9.
Yeah, I think you got to have the 9 on there.
Okay.
Okay.
So what we've got is 3 first-time starters.
Yeah, and then our top pick of the 10. Yeah.
We think the 10's going to win, but
yeah.
And we're throwing in 3 first-time starters instead of Chad Brown and Pratt. But the horse that horse hasn't done anything.
I know.
And he would have liked to have seen a little improvement in that second race.
Yeah.
And
question comes in: Does Pratt have any more good horses? I think in the let's see, what race is this? The 7th race. I think he's got the favorite. So I don't think he's riding just for that horse.
Dennis says we ought to include the 1, and our ticket would be $120.
Yeah, you know what? Let's do it.
You gonna take Dennis's advice? Oh my God!
No, I'm just okay. Here's the deal. I
don't feel good about leaving that horse off simply because of that, but I also know they don't win with every horse just because of who the jockey is. Trainer.
I just think that race is so bad If that horse breaks from the rail and kind of gets a trip, might just win because the other ones aren't very good.
I'd kick my ass if he beat us.
Yeah, I'm with you. All right, we're gonna add him. There you go. Right. That's it. So 1, 5, 7, 9, 10. And by the way, we do kind of the show this way when we do it to kind of show you, how like a thought process of handicapping and trying to narrow down a ticket versus having it all planned out for you.
Right. And Dennis is absolutely right.
Yeah.
You can't be alive if you're knocked out the first race. And there's no worse feeling than that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Patrick's going to add the 2.
You better not win with that one, Patrick. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, I think the 2, we obviously is one of the last cuts. So
I know. I'm teasing. I just hate somebody come up with that. And we thought about keeping him and we didn't.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
That's right.
Oh
yeah. Well, listen, horse cost 303. That honestly, that 6 race is just tricky.
It is.
You're taking a lot of guesses in that one. Where the 10th race, you're taking some guesses, but you've got a little bit more to go off of, a little bit more. So
they don't make these pick 5s easy.
No, especially the late ones. Late ones are always tough.
Oh, they're hard.
Yeah. If you're looking for stakes action this weekend, well, go to bed and wait till next week. There's just not much out there to talk about. I do think. Let me see. I do think there is a state bred stakes on this card, race 4. So, yeah, should be fun. All right. Well, that's what we got.
Dennis asked a question about the Kentucky basketball coach.
Yeah. So we're done with the show basically. So yeah, we can kind of talk about this for a minute.
So they played what, 3 games?
Yeah, I think they played 4, maybe 3. I don't know, maybe 5. Who knows?
Okay, they lost to Louisville, which is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think Michigan State beat them last night, which is pretty good. And so let's fire
him. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not knocking you, Dennis. I'm just saying that's the way of the world right now.
I think, like we've got Arkansas fans in the family, and they're, living and dying by every bucket right now. And I get it if you're a basketball fan, but at the same time, it's so early.
Yeah. And the trend now is you just fire the coach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You just fire him. And that's crazy. It takes a while to get your team together.
Yeah.
And of course, Kentucky they're fanatical about basketball, and it's a whole different story up there.
Mm-hmm.
But man, it's tough to coach any time of the year, anytime. But now it's dog out there.
I think college is I don't know. You got to really just be excellent at this new situation because it's so tough because it's every year and it just feels like you got a whole new group, but it's just like how fast can you get them to gel,
Well, everybody talks about, our team chemistry is fantastic. How can you have team chemistry when you have a new bunch every year?
Mm-hmm.
It takes time to build that kind of stuff. And you get these guys and they're really good players, but they're not quite ready.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta go slow with them and then you got to worry about them getting pissed because they're not playing.
Yeah.
It's just, man, it's hard.
And
now I'm not really, I don't feel real sorry for those coaches because they get paid a tremendous amount of money, but man, it's tough.
What's interesting, I agree, by the way, but what's interesting in college athletics, and I think what the portal's done, it's done a lot of things, but one of the biggest things that nobody talks about, the portal really eats away your depth.
Oh, it does.
Because used to you would have a guy, whether it be basketball or football or whatever, and he'd stay at the school and be a backup and you'd kind of groom him. And then when it's his time, that guy, I mean, some will, but a lot of them are just like not playing next year. Okay, I'll go here. where I can play.
They're just leaving,
and that puts a lot of stress on your recruiting because, and again, we're Oklahoma people, so I'll use Oklahoma for an example. Yeah. Oklahoma missed on the quarterback, Jackson Arnold, but they didn't have anybody else to turn to at the same time, because it's hard to stockpile.
You can't hardly.
Where it's like, we missed on this guy, but you know what? This guy we've got, he's not bad. Like, remember, back in the damn dating myself, but when we had Nate Hibble and then we had Jason White that we could turn to if Nate Hibble was struggling, like, or Baker Mayfield and Kyler Murray were on the same team at one time.
On the same team.
There's your more recent ones. It's like, that doesn't happen. There are significant drop-offs. So it's tough.
It's very tough. And it's only going to get worse because the money is going to start getting more and more for these guys.
Yeah. It feels it. Yeah.
I don't see it stopping.
Well, I think the interesting thing, like when you think about professional sports, it's funded by so much, right?
Yeah.
College sports, it specifically the people that are paying out the money, I don't think it's an endless supply.
No, probably not.
And I think, booster fatigue is a thing that will happen. And also it's like, how high can you go before your booster group says, we can't do this?
Well, absolutely.
Because it's not like, because it's theoretically in professional athletes, TV deals are paying the players and gate revenue and all the stuff. There's money generators. Merchandising. It goes to the franchise, and then therefore they're paying out the players. Yeah. Here are some boosters.
Yeah.
And here is the money. And like you and I, like, technically, if we buy like a St. Louis Blues jersey or go to a game, technically we're paying the players, right?
Yeah.
That's not happening in college.
No.
Our money goes to the university to help whatever they want to do with it, but the payment of the players are booster driven.
Did you see?
So it's going to be interesting.
Speaking of OU, how they're redoing the stadium, and there's going to be less seating.
Yep.
They're going to cut out anywhere from 5,000 to 10,000 seats because they're building suites. And those boosters are going to pay for those suites, and they're going to have more revenue from those suites than they are those 5, 6, 7, 8,000 seats they're eliminating. Because they figured out that's how you can have more revenue coming in. I don't know when it's going to end, but here OU is supposed to have this, and they undoubtedly do, this fantastic culture they've built and all this chemistry. There will be a shocker or two that will leave.
Yeah, there will be.
At the end of the season that you never would have thought would, because somebody's going to be waving some money under their nose.
Yeah, maybe the kid's just a little unhappy.
Yeah.
And it's I'll just go over here. Yeah. It's going to happen. It happens
Maybe.
every year, and that's not a knock on Oklahoma. That's everybody.
Well, it's happening everywhere.
Yeah.
And they do need to pass some sort of a rule that you can only transfer once, or you have to sit out a year.
Multi-year deal, everything like that. Yeah. And Lake's right. And again, we're done with the horse racing part of it, so I don't mind talking about this. Here's the deal. You got LSU, Penn State, Florida, Arkansas, Oklahoma State, UCLA. Yeah, my point is you got a bunch of jobs open, right? And I think everybody just assumes, okay, well, Florida, LSU, Penn State, like those are going to be the ones that are going to get the big time guys. And I keep telling people, maybe, however, you're going to know who has their NIL, who has, like Link said, the best boosters by who gets these jobs.
Yeah.
Because anymore, and again, I'm not saying Penn State, LSU, Florida, that's a great job. But let's pretend Arkansas had unlimited money. In this era, Arkansas is a better job. And I'm not saying they do have unlimited money. I'm just saying, let's say, like, look at Ole Miss, right?
Right.
It's one of the best jobs right now because they're
Because
funded.
of the money.
Yeah.
Look at Texas Tech.
Yes.
You don't have to go any further than that.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to know if Kiffin takes another job. That will, like you just said,
Yep.
that will be the one that has the best NIL situation.
Yep.
Because that's what it's all about.
So it's it. Yep.
Why would you leave Mississippi to go to a dumpster fire like Florida?
Yeah.
And again, I keep pointing out the Florida job, only 2 guys have won big there, and that's Urban Meyer and Steve Spurrier, which are 2 of the best that ever did it.
Mm-hmm.
No one else has been that successful at Florida. Those 2 were, but they were successful everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just, and you can't blame these coaches for going where the money is.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. And I just think we're going to see a mass exodus of older coaches here before long.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much longer. Dabo is a total different cat. He beats a different drummer.
Yeah.
And I don't know how long he'll hang on with this. I don't know that it bothers him that bad or he's that stubborn. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it'll be interesting. He acts like he's not going anywhere. So,
he keeps those teams. Those kids continue to play hard.
I don't think playing hard's ever been the problem.
No,
he doesn't have it. He doesn't have
he
the
doesn't
players.
have the players.
Yeah.
But boy, he can motivate them.
Yep.
They could easily quit. They could have
Yep.
quit this year.
Yep.
There was a team that a lot of people, including me, picked to win the national championship.
Yep.
And they're 5-5.
Yep.
And they went to Louisville and played really well, and they'll probably win the last 2.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So,
yep.
I don't know.
They play South Carolina at the end of this year. That'll be a game they can win for sure, and I think they'll win this week. Yeah. So
you got to wonder: is Kansas? They're slipping a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't very good last year.
Yeah, talking about basketball. Yeah.
Yeah, basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Is their NIL situation not very good?
Yeah,
you
I don't know.
Wonder. Or is Self kind of losing it? Or
I don't know. Does Self not want to do this? Well, he's probably doing it forever anyway. So, yeah.
They've kind of slipped the last couple of years.
They have
grumbling up there.
Well, you just got to think, like, is there money at KU? Is there money at K-State? You can just go down the line. I don't know the answer, When this started, I didn't think Texas Tech and Ole Miss would be.
I never would have thought Texas Tech in a million years.
No.
Ole Miss, no, not really.
Not really.
Let's sit down there by Alabama and Georgia and all those people. No. But they ponied it up, and he knows talent, and he knows how to do it. I mean, he's good at it. And that's the other thing. You not only have to be able to recognize talent, you got to go out and sell yourself to these kids too. Mm-hmm. And it's like at OU, they gave all that money to that running back, and once he played 5 plays this year, they missed. They just missed.
And like I said, when you miss, you're in bad shape.
Screwed. Yeah. And it's like, it's the same thing as a number 1 draft choice doesn't turn out.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's absolutely true.
Yeah. So, and that's what it's turned into. So most of us don't like it. Mm-hmm. And I don't know.
I think it's still very entertaining on the field. It's just off the field. It gets more and more.
When you're watching the games on Saturday, you kind of forget all of it.
For sure. Yeah.
Because it isn't college football is as good as it's ever been.
I agree. Yeah.
The games are just phenomenal.
Yeah.
And there's nothing like it.
Nope. There's not. But like I said, you're especially we have a good team this year. You're going to get attached. There's somebody you'll get attached to, and at the end of the year, they'll be gone.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, really? I have to watch him at Oregon now? So.
No. And you don't know who it is. Somebody will be gone, like you said.
Yep.
And then the other thing you got to do, you got to evaluate the ones coming back.
I know. Yeah. And you got to you kind of are in a position where it's like, well, we can't pay you this year.
I know.
And the kid's like, I want to come back.
Well, you can come back, but it's
free. Yeah.
Cut.
Yeah.
This is your salary.
Yeah.
But I can go to Kansas State and get more money. Well, I'm sorry. I guess you're going to have to do it. And then you don't sign the kid. He goes and plays somewhere else. He's a superstar. You got
to. Yeah. And then you got me and you on a podcast going, what is wrong with these
And
guys?
then you also got to wonder about this too. How many of those kids are really going to class?
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, that used to be a big deal, get them to class and stuff. And are they actually going to class? I don't know if kids go to class anymore at all. Or they maybe all online. I don't know.
Yeah. It's funny. Lang says we're used to horses running off to the breeding shed every year. That's true. So maybe it's more like a horse racing now. Oh, we love Sovereignty. Oh, he's gone. Or he's not gone yet. But
I just don't.
Yeah,
I don't see an end.
But you're right. Transferring credit hours from college to college is usually pretty messy. So who knows?
Not when you don't have any to transfer.
That's true. That's what I'm saying.
Well, let's see. You passed tennis. Okay. You can't take it here. You do understand that. You've taken it 3 years at 3 different schools. You can't take it here. I don't know. I still say as long as the money for this NIL is not coming directly from the college, the colleges don't care.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not hurting them a bit.
Well, they care to get it in place, but they don't care.
Yeah, they want it in place so they have a good team, so they make money off of the team, but they don't care that the innocence and all of that's gone. They don't care.
No, I agree.
And the other thing we're going to see more and more of, the athletic director is just going to be a figurehead.
Yeah, for sure.
When they used to be involved in everything.
Yeah.
They're not going to be.
Probably just a fundraiser.
Yeah. Just a voice for the university. And And the Joe Castigliones that have been in OU forever are going to be gone. They're just not going to have any power anymore.
Yep.
So, I don't know. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
The OU AD will be a CEO.
Yeah, like Pedlo says, they care because if it doesn't work, then you have donor fatigue, as you mentioned, which is definitely.
Yeah.
OUAD will be a CEO, exactly.
But the other part is too, from the coaching aspect of it, the universities are not in control of who's getting fired anymore.
No,
the donors have a say now because they'll just say, "Hey, I give you $5 million. This guy's not working out. Get rid of him, or I'm taking my money."
Mm-hmm. The only thing is they have to buy the guy out too. So, that's part of it too. Hey, you don't want him anymore. Well, you're gonna have to buy him out because
now that may come to a stop.
Yeah.
Which is to me, it's the dumbest thing ever. Anyway, you're paying this guy $9-10 million a year. Why does he need a buyout?
Yeah. Well, they negotiate it and they give it to him. So they got to stop. They just have to.
Yeah, they got to stop doing that because it's killing them. But that money's coming from somewhere, unless you're LSU and you claim you didn't fire.
We could do a whole show on what might happen at LSU.
Brian Kelly shows up to work and the key doesn't work. They're saying they didn't fire him. I think they're going to have a hard time finding a coach. I do.
They might after this. Yeah, they might.
A guy
it doesn't look good.
They a big time name. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I agree.
We'll see.
I agree with you. Yep. All right. Well, it's been a day. We've got 2 shows done. If you want to keep watching me, I don't know why you would, but if you do, I'll be on at VSiN at 7:30 Central, and I'll be on Mad Dog Radio at 8:00. So
there you go.
That's kind of the rounds, and then Samich and I'll be back doing our show tomorrow. It'll be updated tomorrow evening, I would say. So a lot going on. That's it for us. Any final words before we get out of here?
I don't have a thing. I'm exhausted.
I know it's been a long day for you.
It's dark.
It is. I know. Like I had to turn my light on. It was.
I know.
Look like I was in the dark. Yeah. So
another
day.
Right.
Yep. That's right. All right. We're going to get out of here, guys. Thanks everybody for joining us. You have a good night too, Patrick, and everybody else listening. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Link. Thanks, Dennis. Thanks, Pedlo. Thanks, everybody that had comments.
Thank you so much.
yeah, we really appreciate you guys each and every week. And yeah, that's it. So, all right, guys, we will be back next week with Dudes Who Bet Sports. I think Jared will be back next week with Blinkers Off as well. So everybody have a good rest of your night. Have a good weekend. Hopefully this Aqueduct ticket cashes, and we will see you next week. Maybe. Hold on. Let's see if I can find the music to play off. 3, 2, 1. Okay, goodbye.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Blinkers Off. Join our horse racing community at racingdudes.com and follow us on Twitter at racing_dudes. Want to make money betting horses? Bet with the Racing Dudes.